governance.
Yeah.
Is about the people. So in any proper governance setup, is premised on the welfare and the collective gains of majority of the people or more minimum at any point in time. And policies and programs of government, always, as I reflect these daily needs of people. And like from a policy background, you can say the policy bar. First of all, you look at problems our minimum. So you tease these problems out. Now what weave solution. So that solution, so by the time a policy in the Bible, now it is seeking to address the basic challenges now we're finding within. So that is the whole concept of the policy coming up, just to address society problems. And then as a form, I bet me enhance NIPA capacity to do better. In recent times, a bone of contention because of social media, very open. People are very much concerned about how to do with the way government officials and the government now some silly expenditures and the blow monies away. The very people who are supposed to be beneficiaries of a government that has been set up, don't benefit. Now, the very few people who are able to get to the top of the pinnacle, and I said the top of the triangle, almost become richer and they become comfortable. But I have told you, so that is not governance. Governance is supposed to have a far-reaching impact positively on people. And this particular fuel allowances, first of all, my more President Mahama Abaso for doing this particular thing, because it is something that has been on the lips of Ghanaians for so many years. I have sat here on this platform and my counsel say it doesn't make sense. A teacher ni or no chra so maybe or get 3,000 or no. Yes, onto fuel. Now will be or no a minister or access to huge money in as a form of no does it make sense? And these two people are working for the same motherland. Does it make sense? So it doesn't make sense. It defies this logic, common sense, and as for over the years, we think their power is being in a privileged position. You enjoy yourself. That is all that political power, the concept has always been about. Until the very moment you are appointed as DC MP, you feel you are better than the rest of the people. And you must be treated special. Then as a forum, that mindset, and I don't know where it's coming from. But you see, all these things in a colonial mentality, you inherit it. My culture say in the colonial period, we say the governor of Bakruma, I now represent the Queen of England as a for so.
Yeah.
At the time, when somebody is coming from UK to Ghana, it was seen as a risk because that time, not civilization, you can die anytime. Malaria, there was this tribal conflict over here, Asante, British war, this. So when somebody is walking all the way from UK to Ghana, that is seen as a risk. So Abrafun making sure say you compensate you handsomely. So they will give you big salary, they will give you allowance. They'll give you a security. They'll give you a garden boy. They'll give you clothes allowance. Then as a forum. So these are colonial inheritance because Nipanoban or be taking risk. Until they will compensate you with all these things. Misgiving because share the goodies around now. You accept the queens of and come.
Yeah.
So after independence, and I'm saying bibini ye pabone fuenti, this colonial inheritance, and I yes, realizing say young Cassan ye dear hoso, and here no back judge fee or security, or cook, or wine, garden boy, Sankrofo in a state in a two or security, your money clothes allowance, your money disallowance, your money disallowance, all this nonsense of allowance, so yes, yeah, Pama Bufuna or Moko become baby dear so. But the way we benefit, we invited all these things, and the black man is okay with it. And a young say ye dear hosono, yes, scientific na ye did there. So I think that this is a breakthrough policy where President Mahama as you born about because it doesn't make sense. Say government official, because I won't top it through an ordinary person should. And over the years, keep on and you say Nipaneji on the issue. Some of these keep on young lady 22 years ne go car boot. Ubako no friend they obi ne yasasa. So I know the day some of these privileges we abuse. So I know the day obete expenditure from government is huge. But you look at the developmental aspect, there is absolutely nothing to show for. And I mean, you can VAT, you fuel, petrol, and so forth. Does it make sense? You understand? But over the years, and I never win in our course. Emma, your friend saying a Bianca. So for me, I think that this is a great move by president, and I think that he should continue. For me, the fuel allowance alone is not even enough. One thing this per diem people traveling. It's absolute nonsense. It is absolutely, that makes sense. So, you are not going there as an ordinary person. You are going there by the virtue of the fact that maybe you are a minister and you are performing your core function. At the end of the month, they pay you for your core function. So traveling out, why must that come with extra? And the funniest part of it all is so I call football space na GFA for na se for na. Per diem no muti ama mo ho no. E so chen salary o moje.
Oh yeah.
What I say? Yes. And all these things go away. Obi betime to kwan JB from Hako Kumasi kwaye program. E bia program no betime wie one day aba. But when say we spend more days abenya per diem ntino, the person will stay longer because the more you stay, the more you get your per diem. You understand? So I think say yes, reset here. These are crucial areas we must look at and focus. We say resetting now some of these per diem or necessary per diems and then as a form of this fuel this allowance. Man for we say you do two positions and your privileged position will be live as a lord on people. Now it is an opportunity to come and serve the people by making sure core thing is we impact it positively by making sure policies and programs of government will have far-reaching consequences on the people. So see, I'm not here. Analyze the economy. But people are mentioning GDP, but inflation. And so I can just say upon all these metrics, they assess whether the economy is doing well or not. The fundamental thing I give you micro analysis of an individual has to do with the Human Development Index, because I don't know talk about your overall health. It talks about your friends' education. It talks about your social and your friends' economic well-being. Young individuals who are out in terms of some of these things. Now, you who say how and Ghana for your near my SCT. So for me, I think these are some of the things that you have really a mind to. Now, your governance, any positive impact on people. Now, you're making sure some of these minor things over the years, so na power na say the enhance the empower the nyesika na for any free. So I think that government deserve a lot of commendation for doing this, and for me there are other areas he must also look at, because Ghana for the year said the burden will be lessened. Yet here few years ago, the president did a press conference telling Ghanaians, former president Akufo-Addo, say, "You tighten your bet. Now your face because of mine no higher than."
We are not in normal times.
At the time, now president bet the trust and na who could create new campus about bet, because at the Jubilee House you saw the amount of money that they were wasting there at the time. You understand? People were telling him so if you want us to tighten your belt, size of government and huge and fast will be a mass. Let's try to resize it. But that particular wise counsel hit it on a snag. Nobody listened to anybody. So for me, I think that this is a good move and it's in line with the concerns of Ghana for raising. It means that President Mahama Kwatena and China was signed by Bibi, and he's listening, working on the dictate and the demands of the people. Okay. Because these are some of the things that na Ghana for here means that omo ban be ya mo enti na ya da sorry na say aban ento fuel ma obia should buy or non kasa the way. I think that the same thing should also be extended to individuals when it comes to electricity na say for na obia na you make sure say yen nyina ya that the same line so or salary allowance everything abenya no and be determine the cost of living eba sa na ebe ma obia your friends saying a clear picture of the real state of the economy. And to say, I can't have the economy in one idea. And yes, I will fuel free into room. Obia will appreciate indeed, or mine more than say, mine Koya, Obia will appreciate, because these are people sitting at the policy table. So if they feel the heat, that's Obia over another day, that will factor into, and DSTV, over the years, the amount of money you blow in all these things.